again. It's Shroomy. I'm trying to finish my sketchbook still. I've been on a journey. I was supposed to finish my sketchbook by the 26th of July. That was the aim for finishing. And tomorrow is the 26th. And I've still got quite a few pages left to finish. So I do want to maybe try and fill in some pages. And yeah, so I thought I would do a couple drawings. So I drew this bird and I really liked that. So I did paint this page pink, and I want to go in with some gouache and maybe fill in this page. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I start off by sketching the rough form. I usually do it by using like shapes. So for the bird, because it's quite circular, I just started off with drawing the circle and then filling in all the gaps. Since I've already drawn this bird on the previous page, it wasn't too hard to figure out where the proportions need to go. But yeah, I thought I should add something else to it. I usually go with florals and stuff, but there's a couple doodle pages that I did, and I love doing the little swords and stuff, so I just thought I'd combine that into this piece. Okay, so I've managed to sketch up this bird. I'm just gonna lightly erase with my kneaded eraser the graphite, because if I start painting over this, it's just gonna smudge. Also, I just wanted to say, I laid this acrylic down on the paper and it's made it so silky smooth. Like, I think it's because the page itself is quite smooth, right? So there's not much texture going on, but like the pink is so smooth to draw on. Like, it's actually so nice. I didn't expect it to be that way because there is quite a bit of brush strokes like left in there, but I think that just adds to it, so I'm just gonna go with it. But yeah, there's no plan of colors of what I'm gonna go in with, but I think I'm just gonna make it, I don't know, whatever I feel like putting on there from the palette is what I'm gonna do. Also, I'm gonna be using the Himi gouache again. It's my preferred and pretty much only gouache that I own. It's this big boy. I really like it. It's nice. I've managed to make it work. I know some people say that, you know, it's horrible and stuff, but I don't know. I think the way that I'm using it kind of works. So I think it did take me quite a while to get used to this specific like way that it acts, you know. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna start. Okay, I'll be honest, it's the next day. This is all I managed to get done last night before I stopped. I wasn't actually feeling too great yesterday, so that's kind of like why I didn't do as much as I wanted to. But it's a new day, and I'm still gonna try and do as much as I can in my sketchbook using the gouache paints, and just try and continue with it and see where I get to. So yeah, let's start. So for gouache, I usually try and keep it quite consistently thick. I do use it sometimes as more of a watercolor like texture, but most of the time I do like to keep gouache quite thick in its own, and then layering up on the layers, I just keep getting it thicker and thicker, so adding less and less water. For the first initial layers, I like to have it more buttery so that is a lot more like smooth, and then you can like really bring it out into the shape, so there's no like hard or like misshapen edges, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of like my process. I just keep adding colors. Over the years, I think I've improved quite a lot in my color theory and just knowing what kind of colors work okay together, I think. Just like, I genuinely don't have a lot of the ideas. I just go with it. There's so many different colors in the actual paint palette, like thing, the Himi gouache, because I've got the big set. There's just so many color variations, and I never wash my palettes either, so I just keep mixing stuff on the palette, and it just allows to create even more unique colors sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty much my whole process. I did as I started painting on like a acrylic background, it was really overwhelming, but I love the way that it makes all the colors pop. It's quite effortless, you know. So yeah, just keep building on the layers and the values, bringing the bird out from the background, and you know, I love it. I love this piece. I think it turned out really great. I'm really glad that I went for this one. But yeah. Okay, so this is where I've gotten to on this left side of the spread. I've laid it quite thick on there. Before I start adding more of the details, I think I'm gonna start on this page just to like take my mind off it so that I can go back on that and like make it better. Sometimes working on two pieces at the same time kind of helps. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna paint on this side yet, or draw. I'm not sure, but it's getting quite awkward because like there's not much pages left anymore, and this side now is like the bad side, you know what I mean? Usually this side is the good side because it's always thicker, but towards the end of the sketchbook now it's the other way around, but I'll figure it out, and yeah, let's see what I get up to. Okay, so I'm gonna grab these colors of the Ohuhu markers, and yeah, I'm gonna do a little portrait here. So I'm just gonna start with these and then see what other medias I get up to. So for the right side, I'm using the Ohuhu markers, the ones that I just showed, and I just decided to go for a little portrait. I was using a little reference for this that I found on Unsplash, and yeah, I'll try and link that in the description. Yeah, she turned out really cute. I was inspired by the colors of her of the reference as well, but I just went for my own little thing. I'm not afraid of using just going straight in with a marker without going in with a pencil first. I feel like since I already did the one on the left, it was kind of like a warm-up anyway, so I just went for it. I used a couple different tones, different colors, and then I used the blue and the pink to kind of like show where the lighting is, like in the reference. And yeah, I just started adding in more of the details and stuff. So this one is really turning out as a more mixed media piece. I am going in with some watercolor here, filling in the blue side and doing more of the shadows, just so that I can keep working off of that as well. Here I am working on the gouache again. I'm just mixing the colors as I go, just adding different tones and stuff, adding a little bit of green, a little bit of those blues. I really love those colors. That whole side is just so nice. I mean, to be fair, all of the colors in that palette is just incredible. They're so nice and bright, and yeah, I think that the reason why this gouache specifically, because it is on the cheaper side, it's more beginner friendly. I think you lay it down once, and then I think you should definitely do more than one layer for each color, just to make sure it doesn't come out looking a little bit streaky or patchy, because I still have that problem sometimes, but I just keep loading it up with the paint and it kind of works in the end. So yeah, that's kind of like what I do, and yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Again, I don't classify myself as a realism artist or anything like that. I try and do my own thing. I'll use a reference here and there for posing or the face expression, or just so that it looks more humanoid, I guess. But most of the time, I just do my own thing. The sketch layer is where I will take the most information in from the reference, and yeah, for the rest of it, I'm just filling it in as I see it. Is 100% a trust the process type of thing. It was looking so weird at the start, especially like when I started going in with all the colors. It was just like super messy. I do tend to do that a lot, adding in a lot of unnecessary colors and then trying to work my way back into it. But again, it just works on those layers, and I think it kind of works in the end. I really love that full like fully opaque look of the gouache. Okay, so it's once again a new day. I've just added some outlines on this bird. And all I've got to do now is do the sword, I think, maybe outline the stars a little bit, and then maybe add some white highlights with a Posca. So yeah, let's see if that works. So yeah, I wanted to add those segments in of saying that it's a new day, because sometimes it's unrealistic to show it all in one go, because this specific spread did take me more than 2 days to complete. It was 3 different sessions on this, on both of those, and yeah, like an hour each session maybe, so altogether it took about 2, 3, maybe 4 hours, give or take. But yeah, I just wanted to include those little segments of me saying how long this took, just to show you that it's okay if something takes you longer than, a couple hours. Okay, so I've done a lot of white so far. I might add some more here in the flower. So this Posca is the best one that I've found to do like white highlights with, because I've got these jelly roll pens, but they just don't work as well as the Posca, because Posca is like a paint marker, so it just like instantly, oh, take that back. Okay, I'm gonna try and fix it. Okay, so this spread is coming to an end. It's currently the 28th of July and I've still not managed to finish my sketchbook, but it's okay, I will get there in time. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed what I got up to today. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.